This is the EDM Arms Windrunner XM408. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, thanks for watching Peace, Love, and Guns. My name is Will, and we have a very special treat for you today. This is the EDM Arms Windrunner by EDM Arms. You might know it as the CheyTac intervention because it was sold and marketed to the U.S. military as that, and it is chambered in the 408 cartridge. Not to be confused with 308. This is quite a bit bigger casing, has a lot more powder in it, and a 400 grain needle tip projectile. This thing is awesome. It at one point held the world record for the world's longest shot. I think they did groupings under a 17-inch circle at 1.3 miles. So this is a super capable platform as an anti-material and long-range sniper rifle. It, unlike the Barrett, which is more of just a purpose-driven anti-material rifle, this is geared towards long-range precision. Barrett's not quite in the same boat. Just as a way of comparison, the trigger on this guy is quite a bit nicer than the Barrett's, right from the factory. If you want to come in and zoom in here, the trigger is reasonably nice for a precision rifle. It is a single stage, seemingly. There is a little bit of take up, and then it clicks over. And there's a close-up of that round there.
Serious bullet.
It is a 5-round detachable box magazine, and doesn't that just look like an impressive little payload right there? The rifle weighs all of 25 pounds, only 25 pounds as it says, and it definitely feels like it. In comparison to perhaps some of the larger 50s or 338s, it's right in that range. It's a big, heavy rifle, and it takes a little bit of muscle to move this baby around. It does have a collapsible stock that's a multi-position collapsible stock. We did find out that you have to make sure that it's absolutely positively locked in place, otherwise you get a beautiful little mark from the scope recoiling into your eye. There is a push button on this side which allows you to adjust that stock in, and it breaks down and becomes more compact. The weapon has a 30-inch barrel, which is a very heavy cannon thickness barrel for a lot of thermal soak, so keep that barrel accurate and deal with some of that heat that you're going to get from these high velocity rounds. It has a Shark Gill 3-port muzzle brake on it. It's a rather handsome affair. It does send some concussion back to the left and right and rearward of the brake there. So it'll blow the socks and panties off of your friends to the left and right of you in the gun stalls. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting little rifle. This one is outfitted with and you can see by what I mean by it's a multi-position stock, and you have to make sure that it's absolutely clicked in, because you can get it to where it will slide past those with the force of recoil, or even just tapping it, and it'll collapse on you and smack you in the face, so you don't want to do that. There is a red indicator line here that lets you know that the stock is in the locked position, and we can just verify that. It does have a hideaway monopod. This was actually fold up and go into the back of the stock there. And of course it's got some fixins like your sling mounting positions and an integral bipod, which allows for height adjustments, as well as it can fold the legs of the bipod backwards. The device is intended to be disassembled within a minute. This barrel can be removed and twisted off, and packed up into a much smaller container for travel. So it's a pretty neat little gun. It's pretty popular. You may have seen it in games such as Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, all of those things. A lot of gamers know it. I don't know that it's seen a lot of pickup in Hollywood, but it is a kind of an impressive rifle. That said, this particular unit has been lent to us by our generous donor. His name is not one that we can share because he's a super secret squirrel Illuminati, and we always appreciate him letting us shoot his awesome weaponry. He's let us shoot the Barrett 50 cal M82A1. He's let us shoot numerous other weapon systems that he owns, and we always thank his support here on Peace, Love, and Guns. Yeah. So we've got a trap for young gamers here, so to speak. This is the most outwardly locked position. We press the button in, it says push, and then you can push it in. And if we go nice and slow, we'll see that it locks into that second position. And we've got a red indicator line here saying that this is locked in. This would be good to shoot. However, if we push this in just a little bit, that line has an indentation cut out into it, and we can get that detent to kind of hang up on that, and if we just peel that, it feels like it's locked in, and then you can get bit by the scope. And now it's collapsed.
There's no intermediate positions.
No.
It's either on or off.
Super long, and then short, which I think that's a little bit of a missed opportunity there in my book.
My face would agree with you.
Yeah, well, I mean, that would be user error, but I think it's a missed opportunity that you could, have various adjustment points on there and have a little bit more granular of a adjustable stock option, especially for a rifle that costs as much as this does. But it is what it is. I was just looking at this badass round.
I think you should load the magazine up. Like, you should load it. How many goes in that magazine there?
We ready?
Ready. Ooh, you alright?
Oh, you okay?
You laughing?
Fucking piece of sh.
The stock closed on you?
Yeah, the stock closed on me.
Yeah. We got medical on the way.
Oh, it's fine.
It's
What's
fine.
going on? Holy sh**. Damn.
Well, you look good like that.
What do we need? Should try out for the new God of
Clotting
War.
sponge, gauze. It's just a nick, man.
It is but a flesh wound.
Well, what do you want, man?
He's like, I'm gonna record this.
Well, you might not care later.
I want a napkin, is what I want.
He's getting you right now.
A napkin? That's it?
Yeah.
Come on, pretend his leg was cut off. Come on, hurry up. Come on, medical
gauze or
pack.
something?
Come on.
Okay. Just give me something that I can wipe this shit off with, because it's like going down my face.
Z-Pack, baby.
Yeah, there's no napkins over here.
We got it. That Z-Pack gauze, baby.
So what I'm understanding happened is the stock.
So, I was misunderstanding the stock, basically, because it's got these notches in it.
Right.
and it sounded like it clicked in nice and good. And apparently the setting I had it on
Was not a clicked-in one.
Yeah. So when it recoiled, the stock went into me face.
Pat it?
Hold on, it's on my face.
Yeah, you gotta get under your nose.
You want some Neosporin and shit?
Yeah.
It's just I'm bleeding.
Pat the brow, pat the brow. I want to see how bad the cut is.
It's just a little cut.
I know how little it is, but I want to see it.
I want to see it. Oh, wow.
Wipe it. Wipe at it.
I'm not gonna wipe it because I'm wanting it to
I
clot.
want you to spread it open for me.
Yeah.
The internet wants to see
'Cause
your
if
blood.
if you don't mess with it too much, it'll clot on its own. I just don't want my blood in my eyes.
Yep.
The internet wants to see inside you, boy.
This guy.
This time, the stock is set. Fuck. Is it still going down my nose?
It looks kind of meaty.
Does it?
That's what she said.
No, that's fine.
Hold on.
I got a Glock magazine.
Oh, boy.
What's going on with that?
Okay, so you remember we sandpapered it so it only had lines going this way?
Yeah.
You see those lines going front and back?
So is it sliding?
So it's got a rough chamber is what it's got.
Gotcha. So we're gonna
I'm
polish
gonna
it.
shoot it one more time for posterity's sake.
All right.
So this motherfucker happens again. I'm a little nervous. All right, for real.
How is the recoil impulse when the stock is working?
It's all right. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got a rough chamber. I like beat my hand up pulling it out the first time. All right, who wants to shoot it?
Nope. Nope. Go ahead.
I'm down.
I got the stock figured out this time.
Man. 400 grain.
The recoil's not nice if the stock's not locked in.
I imagine.
Mm-hmm. Alright, are you ready to get a kill streak?
Yeah, I'm ready for this to like go into battery though. That's definitely a rough chamber. No, thank you. Got enough of that from my childhood. Thank you. Daddy, no.
Daddy, no.
All right, doubling up on Ear Pro. Here we go.
Okay.
Well, it kicks with a little bit of authority, but it's not terrible when the stock is working.
That's some...
We know it's got a good extractor.
What?
Yeah. I said it's got a good extractor.
It does do that. Were both of your shots high or whatever?
I actually don't know where my second one was. I was being a nervous little bitch. Why is it huge?
Do what?
It's huge.
It's what?
The hole is huge!
Yeah, it is.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Wow. Did I mention I really don't want to shoot this?
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Okay.
Ah, I broke my mask.
Do you want to grab your cup? Nice.
Can you get it? There you go. All the way.
F***ing A, man. Wow. That wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, the stock wasn't loose. Two hands. Look at this thing did to me. Dear John, f this gun.
I like that.
Unload it.
Really works.
Huh?
Unload it.
Oh, f you.
This is the CheyTac handy dandy unloading tool. So you may have noticed that we were giving it a little percussive maintenance to get that round extracted. We went ahead and did a light grit sandpaper and made radial scratches around the case. And what we were seeing is that there was only radial scratches, and when we put it in the chamber after it's extracted, you could see really deep gouges into the surface finish of that. And that indicates to us that there's a chamber that is rough. That might have been from dirt or debris getting in there. If it was me, it probably would have been because it was mud tested or something stupid like that. If it was one of my guns. But yeah, so when that's honed out, that problem should disappear. That's not indicative of the performance of something like this in general. That is why this gun is at Gray Fox Gunsmithing, to get that chamber honed out and figure out what's wrong with it. Links for Gray Fox Gunsmithing will be down in the doobly-doo below.
And this was the last time we ever saw William. This is a terrible idea.
Start it. Come on.
Am I running?
Yeah.
Wait. You want me to zoom in on it or what, Will?
Yep. Spaz out.
Negative.
Well,
It's still burning.
it's still on fire.
Do you want to get a real gun?
I think you hit the gas can.
There it is.
I got a good shot. That was a good shot.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, let's try the windshield car glass.
That's that EDM Arms Windrunner.
How much you think that thing costs?
Probably upwards of 10K. Start busting.
All right. Start bust. Very nice. America, baby. This is Gray Fox Gunsmithing, custom AK-47. Thank you for watching us. This is Peace Loving Guns. Hope you have a nice night.
Bump fire it.
Doesn't really bump. You just, I mean, yeah, it's great. It's
Still have walkers.
Here, I'll help you.
It's a nice tight little gun. Watch out for that gas block though, that burned me.
Alright, so we want to thank you for watching Peace, Love, and Guns. As always, comment, like, subscribe, share, all of those wonderful things. The links for Gray Fox Ranch, Gray Fox Gunsmithing will be down in the doobly-doo below. Leave us a comment. We like to have discussions with our viewers down below. And don't do this at home. Thanks for watching. That's just melted plastic right there. You've got the axles, so this is what's left of the wheels right there. And that's the axle. Apparently that was just connected to the rest of it with plastic because there's nothing left of that piece. Those are the axles. So that's what's left of that lawnmower. I think it'll be all right. We don't need this part anymore.
How much horsepower do you think it's got?
I think I got